Yeah, so I started working on it in January of 24. We launched in August of last year. So
Okay.
we just celebrated 1 year. Something that I definitely did not talk about, or maybe I like briefly touched on it before. But when I started the brand, and by the time I finally got the brand to market, I was like dead broke. Like I had no money. I had just made I don't want like bad financial decisions is like kind of extreme, but you just like do things inefficiently because you don't know any better.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
were paying a ton of money for freight. We probably paid too much for cans, and we paid too much for this, that, and the other. And we had all of our money kind of tied in inventory that by the time that we got into Erewhon, we had like no money. I literally had to put the slotting fee on my personal credit card because I
Wow.
was like, we have no money. Like no one thinks that like the founder of the company is like demoing their product in the store. So I feel like they're just so cold. Like, there's people who wouldn't even like look
Yeah.
up from their like I know you heard me. Like there were
Yeah.
times
Yeah.
where like people would like go around to not have to interact with me. And I have so much more grace for people who sample things now. I always hear them out. Like sometimes I have so many things in my fridge that I bought because I feel bad for people that I'm never gonna drink. Because I know how brutal it is out there. But that was really, I mean, it was our first retailer. We had production on August 1st. To give you like a sense of the timeline, we had production August 1st for the first time ever. I'd sent samples to them, the next day, August 2nd. Let's say they got put in the mail. And then I think I heard back like by the 10th, had to onboard distributors, and then like by the time I finally made it to shelf, it was the middle of the month or the end of the month at that point. Um, and I really just like went ham. Everything we could possibly do to drive trial. Again, we
Yeah.
had no money though, so we weren't like donating cases and like doing all these things that people do. It really
Yeah.
was just me and my like stand-up table, in the store, hoping that people would buy enough cans that it made sense.